Guys, it's Chase Cover here, and I'm back on my channel with another video. And finally, I can actually start videotaping and uploading. This whole week, this is the only day I've had to do this. And it's still extremely, it's like 9 something. But we're going to be talking about week 1 of the free agency in the NFL. Boy, a lot has happened. Now, the most recent one, and this is all taken from, I think, 5 p.m. on Sunday, which is the day I'm shooting this, so we should be a little bit more accurate. Maybe one person got signed that no one heard about. But Casey Hayward goes from Green Bay to San Diego. San Diego, you are going to try to build the best corner slot ever, like, and not slot position, arsenal, you could say. Whole arsenal of corners who can be amazing in San Diego. Robert Ayers goes from the Giants to Buccaneers. Okay, Buccaneers, any addition that you guys get is a really good one because you guys need some help with a little bit of defense. Corners really aren't that good. You guys did sign Doug Martin back. That was a smart choice. Jameis Winston, you're keeping him on. Luckily. I don't know about Tennessee, but who knows. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, but I can't help myself. I cannot pronounce this last name. Prince Amukamara goes from the Giants to Jacksonville. Actually, he's a decent corner in my opinion. Jacksonville has I don't think they have any corners. You're going to realize why I'm stuttering and I'm losing words from the stupidity of a trade offer, which you guys probably already know about. And here it is. Mark Sanchez traded from Philadelphia to Denver. What are you doing, Denver? Can you explain? With John Elway going, he will bring great veteran leadership to the Denver Broncos. He ain't gonna bring nothing besides, I don't know, some food to eat on the sidelines like he did when he was backup like he always is. Because, hey, he can't help it. He sucks. I don't know how he's still in the NFL. I don't know why no one just releases him and gets it over with. Golly, that's like $2,000 worth of cap room you save up there. Stupid. And what's sad is he might actually be a starting quarterback because Peyton Manning retired and then Brock Osweiler left to go to Houston. That is just sad, Denver. You guys are gonna go. See, that's how even my camera knows how frustrating that is. You guys are gonna go from Super Bowl winning, from beating the Carolina Panthers, which I am a huge supporter of and still am. You guys are not gonna go to a winning season. You're not. I don't care how good your defense is. I don't care how good your wide receivers are. Your quarterback sucks. Your offensive line probably will just say, you know what, let's get him sacked. Which would be funny on his own. Mark Sanchez will probably go up, try running the ball through the center, and then fumble when he hits the center's butt. Like he did, if I remember right, he was with the Jets at that point. Denver, you are going downhill. I never knew who Denver was until they entered the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. I never remember that Peyton Manning was playing still until Super Bowl because I never knew who Denver was. Now I know who Denver is, Denver, you guys are making the dumbest choices I've ever seen in the NFL. But more to come with that, with a smart choice from Cleveland, which will come in a little bit. Brent Grimm goes from Miami to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, you guys just keep on doing what you're doing. You're building defense and offense. All you guys are really doing is doing that. But I don't know. I've lost words from the Mark Sanchez, which I want to get through over fast. And I got like 2 minutes worth of footage just of me ranting about him, and now it's on this video. You're welcome. You're welcome, YouTube. I just ranted for you about Mark Sanchez, who I never even wanted to talk about in the beginning, but because he got traded, of course I'm going to talk about him. How do you feel? Hope you feel great, because this is really fun and I'm really enjoying it, okay? See, Drum Bushrod goes from Chicago to Miami. Miami's getting good, decent players, and then trading good, decent players. So really they're coming in even, maybe a little bit under or over in the free agency. And Cleveland, you finally released him. You released Johnny Manziel. Thank you. You guys will not have to deal with the police of him beating his wife in the car. Drunk, continuing to party. No matter how many times you bench him, he continues to party and ignores you. You finally just said, we're done with this. You are released. Sayonara. I almost did it. Ay, this cameraman. That's what happens to Johnny Manziel. Is what my camera's doing. He keeps on falling. No matter how many times you put him back up, he keeps falling until you just want to chuck him and release him like Cleveland did. Smart decision. Let's see. Sean Weatherspoon goes from Arizona to Atlanta. Atlanta, smart choice. Just smart choice. You pulled him out of the dump of of Arizona, and you put him to a bigger dump of Atlanta. Smart choice. Haha. You guys have probably ruined his career forever. Brock Osweiler goes from Denver to Houston. Brock Osweiler has got to be close to the best secondary quarterbacks, and then he just made the dumbest decision of his life. Now I see where he could, I'm going to build my legacy. I'm going to make my own legacy and not follow behind Peyton Manning. But don't do that with Houston. They have given up on so many quarterbacks. It is hilarious. What, in just one season they went through 4 quarterbacks. You know how embarrassing and how stupid that is? And then to be blown out by Kansas City in the very beginning? They were just embarrassing. Okay? Brock Osweiler, full on stupidity in Houston is just the most embarrassing franchise to be a quarterback in. I'm sorry to all you Houston fans who love your quarterbacks, but guess what? You guys cannot be committed to a single quarterback. It is a known fact. Mohamed Sanu goes from the Bears to Atlanta. So there was no improvement there for him. Bears and Atlanta are really not that good. They won't be that good for a couple years. And I think the Bears might not be good for another 10, 20 years, in my own opinion. Atlanta can move up. Maybe I can see where they could try to move up, but I don't see it happening very soon. I can say like maybe 8 years until Atlanta is hopefully Super Bowl ready. But at that time, Julio Jones might retire. Matt Ryan might be with a different team. But who knows? Here's the thing that started the free agency with a bang. DeMarco Murray goes from Philadelphia to Tennessee. I'm not sure what to think about this, because when DeMarco Murray was at the Dallas Cowboys his last year with them, he was really good. He goes to Philadelphia. There are some good plays, but his overall stats and statistics just do not prove it whatsoever. And now he goes to the worst team, if I can remember, they had the first overall pick in the NFL draft. And you just go to them. Now, I understand he didn't like Philadelphia whatsoever. I mean, we all know he did not like Philadelphia any way, shape, or form. But you're going to go to Tennessee. Are you really that stupid? And watch as now he becomes the best halfback of the 2016 through 2017 season. And I get a bunch of comments that go back to this and go, haha. DeMarco Murray was the best halfback that season. So, what are you going to say? I'm going to say, no, it's my own opinion. And as of right now, he's not going to do good with them. They don't even have the offensive line to make him good, in my own opinion. Because offensive line is key for a running back. It is truly the key. Nigel Barnum goes from the Bills to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia's picked like second and third string guys. This guy's not really going to do anything, in my opinion. I don't even think he's going to play. So, who knows? See, Sean Smith goes from the Chiefs to the Raiders. That is the slow clap that I give to the Oakland Raiders for picking Sean Smith and one other linebacker who came from Seattle. They are truly thinking that they're going to the playoffs this season. And if they don't, you know what they're going to do? We are going next season. We are picking all these great players from the free agency and the draft. Who knows? 2 or 3 years from now, we're going to see, like, the last pick, Oakland Raiders. The 32nd pick of the 2019 NFL Draft. Actually, I might even want to predict that with the way Oakland's going on this whole road trip. For all these great players. And I don't know much about Sean Smith. I'm talking about the Seattle guy, because, oh my gosh, how does Seattle not try to get him back? They stole them from you. Lamar Miller has made the smartest choice. He goes from Miami to Houston. You see the joke? Houston really has a decent running O-line. Not sure it can support with Lamar Miller. But of course, as Arian Foster was released from Houston, they got to get a running back somehow. So they're going, oh, you know who's in? Let's see, you know who's in this free agency list right here? Lamar Miller, let's get him. Let's just slap him on the roster without even thinking about it. Houston is making it or they're breaking it. Kobe Fiendler went from Indianapolis to New Orleans. Really, not anything to say about that. Stupid. Kobe Fleener goes from... I realized what I just did, and I am completely stupid for that. I am so sorry. Tasson Gibson goes from Cleveland to Jacksonville. Jacksonville is just trying their best to build a defense for this next season. All I gotta say is good luck to you. Good luck trying to get it. You miss the fact there's Eric Wheeler in there, but okay. Matt Castle goes from Dallas to Tennessee. So we might be seeing Marcus Mariota put on the bench with Matt Castle starting. Honestly, I want you guys to type in the comments. Who sees that happening? Matt Castle going from Dallas to Tennessee and being the starter. Who in their ever-loving mind sees that happening? I don't think Tennessee fans see that happening. I don't think I see any NFL commentators or old NFL players see that happening. I just don't see that. Matt Schaub goes from Baltimore to Atlanta ever since Joe Flacco got hurt, and Matt Schaub, is that how you pronounce it? Schaub was starting for them because Joe Flacco got hurt for the whole season. He did pretty well. I mean, look at the team he was playing for. Really? So you go to Atlanta? I think it would have been better in Tennessee, honestly. I think Matt Schaub is a good second string at best, but he's not going to be a starter whatsoever. Oliver Vernon goes from Miami to New York Giants. Who cares? No one even cares about that. Not even Giants fans. I bet you they probably don't care about that. And, no, Andre Johnson, released from Indianapolis. He is now, clarify me if I'm wrong, in the free agency. Why has no team decided We need to get Andre Johnson. He's the guy who's going to help build this wide receiving core. Carolina, pick Andre Johnson. Let's see. Cincinnati, you just lost one of your wide receivers. Pick Andre Johnson. See, Detroit replaced their retired wide receiver with a Cincinnati wide receiver. Now get Andre Johnson. Seattle has almost no wide receivers in their roster. Get Andre Johnson. Niners, San Diego. Oakland, you have one wide receiver who is good. Amari Cooper. Get Andre Johnson and just build that wide receiving core up. Because if you are truly in fight for the Super Bowl this year, you will pick Andre Johnson. I swear about that. Danny Trevathan goes from Denver to Chicago. Denver, what in the world are you doing? I'm not sure if this guy's a second string or a first string, but you were just giving away these players who have a ring under their belt. There is, 53 or 52 players who have rings under their belt. Some never got to play whatsoever. They got rings under their belt. And you're just going to go, see, there. What's next? Von Miller. Yeah, we franchise tagged this guy. Let's take that out and put him here with, I don't know, Jacksonville. DeMarcus Ware. Let's toss him out of the roster. Demaryius Thomas. And let's just get him in the free agency. They're going to lose C.J. Anderson to Chicago, who has, if I remember right, was Chicago with the highest bid right now. And they can't even match Miami with the second highest bid. Denver has the lowest bid for their halfback, C.J. Anderson. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't that guy lead you to beat the Patriots when they were undefeated? And you just let him go like that? Denver, you were up to some shady stuff, and it ain't looking too good for you next season.
Go, guys, you gotta get in bed.
Brent Grimes, released. I have no clue who that guy is. I put him on here just so I saw. Danny Harrison goes from New York to New York, from Jets to Giants. Don't really have an opinion on that. The fans might of those teams, but not them. Matt Forte goes from Chicago to the Jets. The Jets now have the best Bears wide receiver of Brandon Marshall, the best running back from the Bears, Matt Forte. Not of all time, of the last 5 seasons. You sign back Ryan Fitzpatrick, you guys will go to the playoffs. I'm not saying Super Bowl, but playoffs, for sure. Because you guys almost made it this year, and you guys didn't have that good of a halfback. Now, Chris Ivory was a good halfback. I don't think he's as good as Matt Forte. Alex Mack goes from Cleveland to Atlanta. Cleveland now has no good players. That was the best lineman they had. Chase Daniels goes from the Chiefs to Philadelphia. And after that, Philadelphia gave Mark Sanchez to Denver. Enjoy a second string spot. You moved up from third string to second string, if I can remember correctly. But let's see. We need someone to revamp the Eagles franchise, which ain't going to be in playoffs for 20 years. Let's see what we got here. Chase Daniels. Let's pick him. Marvin Jones goes from, let's see, Cincinnati to Detroit. That's your replacement for Calvin Johnson after he retires. Smart. I don't think there's any other wide receiver besides Andre Johnson, but it was too late to sign Andre Johnson because you've already signed, let me remember his name, Marvin Jones. Actually, very smart choice. I agree with that. Travis Benjamin goes from Cleveland to San Diego. San Diego, you are really trying your best to have Phillip Rivers have his one last good season. So we signed Antonio Gates. I think he only got like Phillip Rivers like 1-2 years before he retires. He really doesn't seem like he wants to play anymore. So you give him Travis Benjamin. Very fast. Good with his hands. He's only a deep ball threat, though. So, hope he could throw accurate in a deep 60-yard pass. Janoris Jenkins goes from St. Louis to who's now known as the LA Rams, to the New York Giants. If I can remember correctly, didn't this guy lay out what was it? Wide receiver for Denver, Emmanuel something. Can't remember. But then, isn't the guy who laid him out right before he caught the ball? He literally had it in his hands, about ready to take his first step, and then, boom! Laid him out, and he actually got hurt. New York, you are really trying to find a way to compete with the corner of Josh Norman. Because apparently OBJ can't do anything about him. That fight was insane. It's hilarious, though. See, Chris Ivory goes from the Jets to the Jags. The Jets have now picked up a halfback, aka running back, who will do good. Good job, Jacksonville. Finally making good choices. Finally. Bruce Irvins, Seattle. From, hey, they can make the Super Bowl again. Let's go. Hey, how would I go to Oakland, where I have to wait like 2 or 3 more years for a Super Bowl? Oakland, you guys are making some pretty dang good choices. Well, let's see if it actually contributes to this new NFL season, which you have to wait so long for. Mario Williams goes from the Bills to Miami. If I can remember right, wasn't his prime over like 3 years ago? Why do you want him in Miami? Why do you want him now? Just explain to me this. Why do you want someone whose prime is gone? You can no longer see his prime in effect. That is in the history of the Bills. Never going to be in the history of the Dolphins. Benjamin Watson goes from New Orleans to Baltimore. You went from a bad team to an even badder team. That's like going out and saying, I'm with the dog poop, but I want to go to the cows. That's how bad he dropped. Good luck in Baltimore, because you're really going to need it. Malik Jackson goes from Denver to Jacksonville. Denver, you keep on getting rid of these good defensive players. And basically cut this video short. Denver, you made stupid decisions. Kiko Alonso to Khalid Osemele from Baltimore, Oakland. Oakland, good choice. Kiko Alonso, Philadelphia to Miami. Philadelphia just wasted a trade that you gave, for, if I remember right, LaShawn McCoy for Kiko Alonso. Now you just threw him to Miami. Horrible. Peyton Manning and Calvin Johnson retire. Oh, we are never seeing a good Sunday for a couple more years. Now, sorry I had to cut like the last 4 people short, but peace out, God bless. Subscribe for more videos, like if you feel like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, future suggestions, and I will see y'all later. Peace out, guys.